Hi Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching, and welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. Today we're going to take a look at and see who is it that wants to come back into your life, who is it that wants to reconcile, reconnect, revisit a connection here. There is going to be a part 2 to this reading, and that's going to be made available via the extension link below. For those of you interested in a personalized tarot reading, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address just below the video as well. So let's go ahead and begin. Okay, 6 and 7, 2 consecutive numbers. Bottom of the deck, you have 5. Okay, 5, 6 and 7. Interesting. I feel like this is a reference maybe to a timing, 5, 6, 7 p.m. or a.m. There may be some communication here. There may be something that might happen, something eventful that might happen with relation to this romantic energy here. This, or it could also be that a reconciliation or some contact or communication might be coming in from this person. It could be 5, 6, 7 days, weeks, perhaps even months from the time of this reading here. Okay, a lot of 5 of Swords, a lot of stress, a lot of tension in their energies, and with regards to this connection. Below that, underneath that, sorry, you've got the Tower card. Tells us that there was a huge disconnection, a separation, something that I felt, it feels earth-shattering. It feels like it really rocked your world. You have the Tower collapsing here. Okay, so something may have come out to the surface. Lies, betrayal, a shocking revelation of some sort. Okay, it feels like you guys didn't just go separate ways. It feels like something, it was like your connection was under the influence of a Tower moment. It may have been a culmination. Okay, it may have been a long time coming, but it feels like it's such a heavy energy, the Tower card. And it feels like someone's energy is still under this influence, this uneasy, unsettled kind of energy. Okay, so Hermit tells us that maybe this is someone who's very withdrawn. Okay, maybe this is someone who doesn't necessarily wear their heart on their sleeve. They could be someone who is a little bit quiet, emotionally reserved here. It could be someone who's gone into hermit mode. You may have not heard from this individual anytime soon here. They may have blocked you. You may have blocked them. There might be no contact, no communication here. It feels like, especially with the hermit's energy, it feels like this person here is doing some thinking, some gathering of their thoughts, of their feelings. This person is doing some introspection, some reflecting back on things here. This person, I feels like, this is someone who I feel like has, maybe they've fallen in love with you at first sight, or this is someone who I feel like has formed some very deep feelings for you early on from the connection here. Okay, and I feel like this was someone who was very important to you, and you were very important for this person, and this is why this person feels as though they, you're so important for them that even though they may have ruined things with you or ruined their chances with you, they feel like it's important for them to come back into your life and give this connection another chance. And they believe that, certain events that will unfold will allow for them to do so. So they believe that, the two of you are meant to be, and if something or someone is meant to be, then it will naturally happen. Okay, the universe will sort of, just pave way for that. Okay, I'm picking up for a lot of you, I feel like this was a bit of a complex connection. You may have been dealing with someone, okay, with this person's energy. They're coming up as a little bit emotionally infantile or juvenile. There may have been someone younger than you, and therefore maybe they were a little bit less experienced when it came to, commitment and relationships. There may have been a very fluctuating presence in and out of your life. I feel like maybe this was someone who was a bit of a player. This is someone who may they were on and off, hot and cold, in and out of your life. They may have wanted to keep their options opened. They may not have necessarily wanted to put a title or a label to this. Maybe they wanted the idea of a relationship, the idea of commitment without the actual, commitment, without the actual, like the convenience, the idea of it without the commitment. And I feel like this person, I feel like this person never truly took you serious, okay, or never truly took this connection serious, because I feel like the two of you just kind of wanted different things from out of this connection, okay. There was always that strong imbalance, or there was always that strong contrast between what you wanted, what they wanted, how you acted, how they acted here, okay, how, all the efforts that you've put in and the efforts that they didn't match. There was always that, I feel like the difference was day and night, black and white. And I feel like this was someone who always, it felt like maybe they felt in some way that didn't necessarily measure up. Maybe back then, there were someone who, they were young, they were immature, they were juvenile. They didn't necessarily know what they were doing, or they weren't necessarily self-aware how they were coming across and how their actions were affecting you here. I feel like there was a lot of disappointment that this person has caused you. But to me, it feels like this person wants to come back and put it all behind them. This is someone who I feel like has a very emotional message for you. This is someone who desperately wants to come back into your life. Okay? Not only do they just want to come back into your life, I feel like this is someone who desperately is rushing back towards you. Now, this could be someone who has pulled away or ghosted you abruptly. Okay, they may have just stopped communicating with you one day. They may have just disappeared without a single trace here. This is someone who I feel like was very inconsistent here. Okay, they were very hard to pin down, very hard to sort of, I feel like they had a restless energy about them here. But to me, it feels like this person, they want to come back, and they want you to look past certain things and to give this person a second chance. They believe that they deserve that second chance. We'll explore what exactly is this love message, or this message that they have to tell you. And we'll explore whether or not they've changed their ways here, because I can see that their behavior here hasn't been very respectful towards you. And I can see, even though you were invested in this connection, and they were as well, but obviously not as much as you, because I feel like this is someone who didn't take things seriously. We'll also explore why is it that they pulled away, why all of a sudden, they were showing interest. They were clearly romantically interested and involved with you. So what caused them to just pull away all of a sudden, right? The Seven of Swords, a lot of deception here. So is this someone who was very deceptive here? Because I feel like this person, they tried to get away with something that they shouldn't have been doing. And did that come out in the Tower moment? Or is that something that is yet to come out still? The Fool card tells me that this is someone who's going to come back into your life, but oftentimes when the Fool comes back into your life, it's like it represents someone who just kind of just wants to waltz back into your life and pretend like nothing's happened. So is that the case with this person? Is it that they just kind of want to come back into your life and, sort of put the past behind, ignore what's happened? Or are they going to take accountability for their actions here? I'm getting that this person really tried to hurry up and bury their feelings for you. So I feel like if this person never truly communicated to you, whether or not they were romantically, they had romantic feelings for you, I feel like it's because they tried to really bury their feelings is what I'm seeing. For others, I feel like even though this person has ghosted you or pulled away, I feel like they tried to bury their feelings in the regard that they felt what they did was very reckless, okay, and very irresponsible. But instead of kind of owning up to their decisions and their actions here, they just kind of tried to bury it in favor of, you know, different resentments kind of thing. But the truth is, I feel like this person is now becoming understanding of how they acted and how they ruined that chance with you, and just how, you know, their behavior has impacted the future of this connection here. So they are wanting to come back, but what is it that they'll do? Because I feel like they're taking some sort of impulsive decision. They're making some sort of impulsive action or decision here to come back here. To me, it feels like we'll actually explore in part 2 of the reading if coming back with them is, if you're going to be making a mistake, if you do decide to come back with them. You know, if you do decide to come back and revisit this connection, is that going to be a mistake? Has this person changed? Have they grew? Have they evolved here? Or, unfortunately, are they the same type of person? Okay? Has not a lot changed? Because there's some sort of deceptive energy. The Fool, I'm getting a few different conflicting messages there, okay? Maybe they have come to the realization they've acted foolish and they were very foolhardy. Or maybe, you know, the Fool is warning you against being not cautious enough. Maybe the Fool is warning you that, you know, if you do decide to take them back, or if you do decide to believe what it is that they're saying, maybe you're going to be the one who's going to be made to look like the Fool here. So in part 2 of the reading, we're going to explore, should you let the past stay in the past? Okay, what is this message that they're wanting to come in with? What's this impulsive action that they're taking? Okay, it feels like they still have options or choices around them, so why is it that they're trying to come back and reconnect with you now? Is this a relationship that you have outgrown? Or does this person deserve a second chance? I mean, everyone makes mistakes, so is this a mistake that they admit to making? Are they coming back a healthier version of themselves? Is there still hope for the two of you to start things back up together? Okay, so we'll decide all of this in part 2 of this reading here. Okay, they do have, it feels like they have options, and they have choices around them, but are they choosing you? Or is this, you know, are they only trying to reach out and reconnect with you on their own terms here? Because of, you know, this being convenient for them. So we'll explore that in part 2 of the reading, which is made by the extension link below. Thank you guys for your time, your energy. Please show your support by liking, sharing, subscribing. If you're interested in a personal reading, please feel free to connect. Otherwise, bye for now.